All right, here we go, guys. God bless you guys, and welcome to This Is It. All right, guys, give me a sec. Oh, hey, someone's taking over my chair. Hang on one sec. All right, guys, y'all ready? Y'all ready? His purpose was to make one new man from the two, thus making peace, making your eyes single, the whole body's full of light. Instead of having an eye that's double, one up, one down, you have two that are up. That's what the whole mystery of the whole world was about. That's why Jesus said, if your eye be single, your whole body's full of light. That's why when he said, when the Son of Man is lifted up, you'll know that I am he. Let me show you another awesome thing the Lord showed me just a minute ago. I just randomly clicked on Bible Gateway. David, the servant of the Lord, he sang to the Lord the words of this song when the Lord delivered him from the hand of all his enemies, from the hand of Saul. And from the hand of Saul he said, I love you, Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock. Well, let me help you out. You want to know what being on the rock is? That's being on the rock. That's why Peter had the keys to the kingdom of heaven. Jesus would be crucified right side up. Peter would be crucified upside down. And to know the secret that makes you whole is right there. I just did it in front of your face. You invert the whole world and you see the truth. You literally turn the world upside down. What do you think in Acts 17:6 it said, these that have turned the world upside down have come hither also? Because Paul knew, Silas knew, Christians know. You turn the world upside down and you see the truth. This is the most exciting thing in the world, guys. Ready? Okay, the Lord. I love you, Lord, my strength. Amen. The Lord is my rock. Amen. I just showed you what is being on the rock. My fortress and my deliverer, my God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and my horn of my salvation, my stronghold. Amen to that. The Lord is my rock. When the Son of Man is lifted up, you'll know that I am he. Those who are spiritual discerneth, ana krino, vigorously judge from down to up all things. We turn the world upside down. That's how they know we're Christians, by the way. That's how they know you're a real Christian. Not a religiosity, Bible thumping, insincere, in word only and not in deed phony. No. Guys, I'm so excited. Okay, listen, y'all ready? All right, here you go. Let me show you what's going on. Okay. A lot of people asking questions about what's the deal? What do we do, Johnny? I mean, where do we show up? How's it all happen? Like, here's what you do. You show up at this is the map right here. And just you can freeze frame this and you can screenshot it, enlarge it. Let me show you something. This is Interstate I-10 right here, coming from Houston, Baytown, right here. This is right here is exit 810. Exit 810. It's Anahuac. A-N-A-H-U-A-K. Anahuac. So you get off on this exit if you're coming like this direction from San Antonio. Of course, if you're coming the other direction, you get off and you go right. But if you're coming from Houston or San Antonio, you come out of Houston and you come down I-10 and you take a left at exit 810. You drive down this stretch of road that's kind of red, you'll see a bunch of mailboxes right here. There will be signs out everywhere that say ARC meeting. Okay? They'll be in big, on black signs with yellow big letters. ARC meeting with an arrow showing you right where to go. And so you'll follow those signs. You'll see them right here at the corner. When you turn on this street, FM, whatever it is, I can't read it. It's a little fuzzy right there. FM 363, I think. Yeah, FM 563 right here. So you head north on FM 563, and it keeps going north. But right here, there's going to be a bunch of mailboxes, and there will be signs that say ARC meeting. Yeah, black signs with yellow writing, ARC this way. And you're going to go down this street, Turtle Road, and then you're going to take a left on this street, Ronda Rosa, right here. Says it right here. Turn right onto Turtle Road. That's right here. You turn a right, and then as you're going down this road, you take a left on Ronda Rosa, and you won't go down too far, and you'll look over to the right, and you'll see a real pretty fence, and you'll see an entry, you'll see signs, and it'll say Richland Pines Event Venue. Okay, this is the wedding place that just by bizarre chance ended up being attached to what we're doing. So you're going to pull in there. There's a giant parking lot that accommodates 250, 300 cars. Okay, you're going to be very super awesome about your parking, thinking of the other guy when you park your vehicle or your RV or whatever. You're not going to take as many parking spots as you can. You're going to be thoughtful and respectful of other people coming behind you. I know you will, because that's what a Christian would do. So you're going to pull in, do the best job you can for making that good for everybody else. You're going to put your vehicle there. You can get out. You can hang out there. It's a beautiful place. You can start showing up there as early as 8 a.m. The gates will be open by 8 a.m. on Saturday, February 19th. Saturday, February 19th, Richland Pines, right where we're putting all the parking. It's a beautiful area. It's amazing when you get there. You can go walk around, look at the grounds. There's a lake there. You can go fishing if you want to sit there and fish. The only thing is you treat it as you would want others to treat it if it was yours. Always Christian behavior. Do unto others. If I came down there and I found people disrespecting Richland Pines, I would ask you to leave. Okay, telling you, just do the right thing, do the Christian thing, be respectful, go fish, have fun. Don't throw one ounce of trash on the ground. Not one single thing on the ground. There will be trash cans. If you can't find a trash can, go put it in your car, and then wait till you find a trash can. I don't want to see any trash on the ground. Anyone that throws trash on the ground, you shouldn't even be there. Okay, gonna make a point. All right, so you'll show up at Richland Pines. You'll park your vehicles. You'll get out. You'll stretch your leg. Do whatever you want. Go fish for a while. Get the lay of the land. Look around. Start meeting some people. Introduce yourselves. We'll have a table set up. We're going to start putting name tags on people and the moniker of their YouTube channel if you have one. I probably won't be showing up to the venue till at least 10 o'clock because I have a bit of a drive. Every morning I'll have a little bit of a drive to get there. So about 10 o'clock I'll be showing up every day. So if you get there at 8 and you're looking for me to be there, I won't be there till 10. So, but if you show up at 8, I think you should probably get the feel of the place, Richland Pines. And then by 9 o'clock, let's say, people can start coming down the road to the Ark. So right here is Richland Pines, where you're going to park your vehicle. You're going to never throw any trash on the ground. You're going to keep it nice and clean as you would anybody else's place that you were a guest. Then you can exit here starting at 9. We'll have a shuttle that can drive you down to the Ark. The Ark is literally at the very end of the road. Where the road ends is the Ark. That's kind of weird too. It's just kind of weird. Anyway, so yeah, where the road ends, that's the Ark. There'll be a red gate. We'll have a table set up, more name tags, a sign-in sheet, and that will be right here where you go into the Ark. Okay, now, when you get to the Ark, feel free to look around. There's one house that's a cabin that's a building that belongs to Jim and Karen. I ask that you respect that and you not just go wandering any buildings. those are buildings where people live. Okay, there's people that live in the man cave. There's people that live in the main building, and the new building that we're doing is also being set up right now for the occupancy. And then there's a couple trailers, but they're not at the Ark. They've been moved away. Anyway, so the trailers are not there, but we have the new building. Now, here's the thing. We cannot overload the septic system. So we have brought in, or we're bringing in, I think 6, maybe 8 porta potties, 3 guys and 3 girls, or 4 guys and 4 girls. And so that would be where you're going to use the restroom. And I'll have it super nice. They'll be the nicest, cleanest porta potties you've ever seen, even if I have to go clean them myself. I'm serious. I'll keep them clean for you. Okay, now, you'll show up at Richland Pines. You'll hang out till 9, 10, whatever. There's no rush. There's no rush. You know, just everybody chill out. It'll start forming. We'll start getting together. I'll show up about 11 o'clock. I will probably make an announcement. I may come down to Richland Pines and try out my new little PA system. You know, I have one in my car, but I have one that, you know, sets up. I had one from Grand Junction. Don't know where it is. Been looking for it. Anyway, so I'll set that up and I'll talk to everybody and I'll say, here's the plan. And then we'll go from there. If you show up at the Ark, let's say I show up at Richland Pines at 10 o'clock-ish. And I say, hey guys, what's going on? I'm glad you're here. Let's all go. Anyone who wants to go down to the Ark, just head on down. We'll have the shuttle starting to run. We'll have you sign your little waiver for entering into the party right there at Richland Pines. But for sure, before you go into the Ark, you'll sign a little waiver. You hold nobody liable, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now, let's see, what else? Okay, we'll start at Richland Pines. We'll go down to the Ark. You can hang out both places. Richland Pines is meant to be a kind of a home base where you got your vehicle, your stuff, you know, the stuff you think you'll need. If you have a camper, you have a truck with a camper on it, if you have an RV, whatever, it'll be at Richland Pines. That'll be your home base. You can spend the night there. So you can spend the night at Richland Pines overnight, Saturday night and Sunday night. Sunday, I think, or Monday morning, everyone will be asked to leave by a time I'm not sure of. So I'll tell you, I'll let you know when I know. So anyway, so that's the way it's going to roll out. Now I need to take a step of faith right now, and I'm just kind of a little edgy, just because of what the Lord has tasked me with. The Lord told me, I'm going to use you. You're going to lay hands on people. People are going to get healed. See my body convulse? Did you see it? That's how I know, because I get an overwhelming surge of the Lord's energy through my body, and I know it's Him, and so I can feel it in my hands now. The Lord's going to have me lay hands on some people, guaranteed. So I will step up when He tells me, and I will do what He says, and hopefully it's just the Lord letting me be an open conduit for His work. That's all I want to be. That's what I'm here. I'm making myself available for whatever the Lord needs me for. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Are y'all excited? I'm excited, man. This is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, that has solved the riddle of ages. The Lord God has solved the riddle of ages. And He let me participate in that. And when I'm there, I'm going to want to share all this stuff with you. We're going to talk about it. I'll probably even give you guys a say-so in what we do. You know, like, hey, I have all these videos that Dave the Wave, you know, put together of all the other venues, all the other miracle videos that preceded one of the events, like when the Lord would send me somewhere like Chinati, and I would get out my camera and I would videotape all the miracles. I documented all that. So Dave the Wave has put that into a 28, 9-hour video. Yeah. Yeah, like a over 24-hour long video. And we took the slideshow. I want y'all to see what I had to deal with over these years. You got to see it. So Dave took not even all the folders. We took the folders of all the imagery, the scriptures, you know, the clothing, all the stuff the Lord had me handle and put in folders and deliver it through videos. The Lord tasked me with doing a slideshow, so I tasked Dave with it. so, so Dave and I think Robert Chandler and some other people are working on this slideshow. I think the slideshow is 30 hours or maybe. It would have been a lot longer, but I had to cut it down because I wanted you guys to see this is what Jonathan handled in order to be able to put this together. This is what the Lord had me deal with. I mean, handle imagery and deal with what the hell is this? Why's the Vatican a snake? Lord, why is the Vatican a snake? What's going on? Anyway, and then, while I'm there with these videos that Dave the Waves put together, I think it would be really cool. I'm going to ask questions. Hey, what videos did it for you guys? I'm going to ask the crowd. If we'll have a computer there, and so what we can do is, if there's a consensus, if everybody yells out, "You are exiles" or whatever, okay, and I'll say, well, any of y'all that brought loved ones, anyone that brought people that are kind of, what the heck's going on with all this, bring up the videos that helped you, and I'll just play it on a giant 75-inch screen that we got for this party. We got a big screen TV. We're running a 50-foot HDMI to the whole screen. We're going to play all these videos. We can pick and choose videos if you want. You don't have to watch just testimony videos of Johnny. It's what the Lord tasked me with, because every time he sent me out, he did miracles. Look, the Lord is my rock. Look, let me show you. You want to say miracle? I don't really open Bible Gateway during a normal day. I just don't. I used to, but these days I'm way more in eSword. But I was clicking on something, and this is what opened up Bible Gateway for the day. I love you, Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock. Okay, guys, listen. This is the guy that was in a riverbed in the desert, and the Lord gave me a rock that was split in half and told me to put it back together. Do you understand how insane that is? Especially when the whole system is right side up you, upside down you, and that rock that we were together, we got split apart and separated. And now the rock has been put back together. That's what the significance of that rock in the riverbed is in the desert. And then I get another one. Those rocks, you're going to get to see them. You're going to get to see them. If you want to hold them, I'll say, here you go, hold it. So anyway, this is stacking up to be super exciting. So crazy. Anyway, I'm really excited, guys. I'm just beside myself because there's so many things that are going on. So, you're going to show up. You're going to park your car. You're going to be very respectful of everybody the way you park your car, because other people will need parking spots as well. And so, no trash. And then, 9 o'clock-ish, 10 o'clock-ish, the shuttle will start running on Saturday. And it's about a mile drive now. Little caveat, okay, y'all are going to walk past this one piece of land. It's really weird. I mean, when I drive by, I jokingly call it the meth lab because it just looks not very wholesome. Let me show you what's going on there. Okay, so right here, when you park at Richlands Pines, as you're making this walk down to the Ark, right about here on the right, you'll see just what looks like a junkyard. Do not go in there. I repeat, do not go into the junkyard. That is not the Ark. The Ark is a beautiful. You know what? I'll put it on video. I'm gonna do a. You know what? I'm gonna do a drive-by because I'll be there in a few days. And when I'm there, I'll do a drive-by and show you. Don't go in here. You walk to the very end of the road. At the end of the road, where the road ends, is the Ark. Okay, just remember that. Don't go to the meth lab on the right. It's like, have y'all seen all my guests? Yeah, they went over there. All right, guys. Anyway, I'm trying to have a good time, guys. I've been working so hard. I'm exhausted. Everybody, Cory, Zach, Drew, and his brother Tyler, Dave the Wave, Jim, Karen, Alex, Alyssa, the crew, Eric and Susie. Everybody's been just doing their thing, getting ready for this. And so we've really put a lot into it. And I'll look you in the eyes, guys. The money that the Lord's given me to work with, I'm shoving it all at this. When I say all, I'm shoving more than most people would even imagine. And I won't talk about what it is. But yeah, it's insane. I'm just like, okay, it's the Lord's. This all belongs to the Lord anyway. Let's use it for you and your friends to get there. Let's use it for food to feed people when they get there. Because we'll have, I think we're doing like burgers and dogs for 2 days, and burgers, dogs, sodas, chips, all that for 2 days. And we counted on probably, I think, I can look the numbers up, but I think we're talking like 1,000 burgers and more than that in dogs, and just, and if we need more than that, well, we have a little budget put aside for whatever. So anyway, and the other thing is you will be able to, at Richland Pines, there's outdoor grills. So if you guys want to bring some food and you want to grill it there, do a barbecue, do it. So you can do that. You can bring your food. You can bring your ice chest. Yeah, leave it at Richland Pines. If you want to take your ice chest or your food down to the Ark, you can throw it on the shuttle and take it with you. Okay, this is totally informal, guys. I'm going to be floating around through the crowd. I'm going to get up there and talk for a while. I'm going to talk to people that maybe are looking for, let's talk about it. Let's talk about maybe getting some people hands laid on them. One thing that I want to talk about as far as laying on of hands go, okay? This is really important for you, that your heart's in the right place. Some people want to get hands laid on them for the wrong reason. And you'll have to do that in your own heart. Are you doing it because you just want to save your life? Because the end of the world's here, It's just saying. So, or what is your motivation for wanting the Lord God to heal you if it's the end of the world? So I think you should think about that. It's pretty important. I myself, if I was facing something terminal myself, I'd say so be it. That's what Karen Sullivan did. The lady whose place we're meeting at, she had terminal stage 4 cancer. And when I met her, she was gray and pasty and weak, and she was going down. So that's when the Lord sent me over there, and the Lord told me to pray with her, and whatever she prayed in His name, if she prayed with me, He would grant that to her. I've never even heard anything like that. I was like, what? You want me to pray with her, and she's going to pray in your name, and I'm going to pray together with her, and whatever she asks for in your name, you're going to give to her? You can meet Karen Sullivan, and you can ask her yourself. She'll be there. She's one of the hosts. So yeah, and so Karen said, I'm good to go, Jonathan. And she has stage 4 cancer, terminal. It's not gonna be good. So she said, I'm good to go. She could have said, I want you to lay hands on me, Jonathan. I want to be well right now. And the Lord would have done it. He did it. Now listen. But instead, what she prayed for was the salvation of her husband, her son, and her nephew. That is the epitome of Christianity. Like I've already, my hand has been dealt to me. I have stage 4 cancer. If I get a free wish right now, I'm not going to consume it on myself. She prayed for the salvation of her husband, her son, and her nephew. Her husband, within, I don't know, a week, I think the Lord told me I had to go back to Houston to meet with her husband. He will be there too. You can ask him his testimony. I might ask him to stand up and tell y'all their testimonies. And the Lord sent me back within a week with some information for him that he needed to see, and it was very uncomfortable for me. The Lord told me, this is what you're going to take to him. I was like, what? You want me to take that? Okay. And I did what he said. Within another couple of weeks, Jim was asking me to come baptize him. I went and baptized him in Trinity Bay, and he is a complete new creation. The Jim that I knew and the Jim that is now are two different guys. Two different guys, very different. This guy now is this guy, and it's unbelievable. Even his dress mode completely changed. It was fascinating. Anyway, so then even after Jim gets saved, and then her son, and I try not to drag people's family members into this, but he told his mom, "Mom, I get it. I understand. He's just a very private kind of guy." And the nephew thing, I don't know about. But the Lord right out of the gate converted her husband immediately. And guess what? He sent me back to lay hands on her. So then a couple weeks later, the Lord tells me to go back to Houston. And I said, okay. And I was driving to Houston. And I said, Lord, what am I going to do? Am I going to lay hands on Karen Sullivan? I said, are you sending me to lay hands on her? And I look up and there's a billboard and it says, put your money where your miracle is. And so I just said the words, hey, are you going to have me lay hands on her? Why am I going to Houston? Put your money where your miracle is. I was like, what are you saying? I'm afraid or something? I mean, you throwing down with me? No. I was like, are you saying I'm scared or something? Because I've laid hands on people that are blind and they see. So, if you tell me to do it, I'll do it. And I didn't get an answer back. It was a little bit disturbing. Sometimes it is that way. I just don't know. And so I got to Houston. I met with Karen and I told her, I said, Karen, I can honestly tell you I don't know why I'm here. I said, I was praying on the way and I was asking the Lord, am I going to lay hands on Karen Sullivan? And I looked right at a billboard. It said, put your money where your miracle is. And I said, and I'm not really sure if the Lord's like telling me, I better lay hands on you if I truly believe. That's weird because I've already laid hands on a bunch of people. And so I just thought it was odd. So as soon as I said that to Karen Sullivan, here's what she says to me. Just randomly, she goes, I used to be a pharmacist. And I used to tell people that if they did chemo and all that they were crazy, that they had just lost their minds. And here I am doing it. Right that moment I went, oh, the billboard was for you. I was like, it was for you. Put your money where your miracle is. And then my whole body just starts buzzing. I was like, oh, wow. And then I heard, I want you to lay hands on Karen, but she has to take a step of faith. Y'all can ask her. She'll be there. You can ask her all this stuff. And I was like, oh, wow. So here's the deal. I'm going to lay hands on you, Karen. And the Lord's going to heal you. But if you want your healing, you have to quit all your medication, all your chemo, all your radiation. Well, you know what that means. That's the only thing she thinks is going to keep her alive and keep her well. So you either quit all the chemo, all the radiation, do it, or you don't get your miracle. But I'm going to lay hands on you, and you're going to do it. So I laid hands on her, and she wrestled with it, and I'd call her up. I'm like, hey, how's it going? So, how you doing? Did you quit the chemo? Are you done yet? Yeah. I'd call her up and I'd harass her a little bit in a kind, gentle, Jonathan kind of way. You can ask everybody that works with me exactly what that means. I'm sure you'll get a variety of answers anyway. It'll be good. So yeah, I said, Karen, how's it? And she told me, well, there was a couple calls before she had actually quit. And then I called her and she's like, I did it. I'm done. I quit. I told my mom, I talked to my son, and they're good with it. And so I'm done. I'm not doing it. Guess what? The Lord healed her. The Lord healed her. She's cancer free. She's been well for, I don't know. I can't remember how long ago I went and saw her. But her and her husband getting healed, her husband getting saved, the ark is an offshoot of all that. This is their property. They were so happy that the Lord had done this in their lives that they offered their property as a location that I could help other people that needed help and needed a place to go as like an interim stopover while they tried to get their life going or tried to find something going, or either that or some of them just came and permanently nested. And so, yeah, So that's what's going on. And so anyway, so now we're having to get together there. And it's at the end of the road. I'm not going to wink. I'm just going to go. And there's a wedding venue. And there's 2 shipping containers. One that represents the bride of Christ and one the judgment seat. Isn't that just mind-boggling? Especially since the Lord let me solve this mystery. Ready? Mystery solved. Okay. Yeah. Greatest enigma. And that's probably why he used someone that's as hyper and as spastic as the guy talking to you. Because, yeah, I just kind of fit the mold, I guess. All right. I'm so excited. I just stepped off the cliff. That was it. The Lord told me, step off the cliff. You're going to lay hands on people. They're going to get well. Stuff's going to happen. All glory to God. All right, guys. Let me get my beer. This is you. This is Johnny. I love you guys. Hang on. Let me get my headset. All right. I love you guys. Here's a Johnny Bear hug. Okay, now let's talk about hugs. I mean, hugs can be awesome or they can be awkward. So here's the deal. I will respond in kind to the hug I receive, okay? I don't want to grab you. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, have you been hugged by that guy yet? Like, my back hurts. So when I see you, give me the hug you want to get, okay? That's all I got to say. Give me the hug you want to get back, and I'll give you back the hug you give me. How's that? All right. All right, peace and grace. I love you guys. Go look at Bible Gateway today before it closes down. The Lord is my rock. Psalm 27. My mom and dad had kicked me to the curb. They had stolen everything I had. They left me homeless. They sided with a complete, God have mercy on her, well, just, I guess I should say, double downer. Yeah, Catholicos, fully down, wholly down. Anyway, they sided with someone against their own son. My life was just flipped upside down completely. And the Lord put me on a rock. He showed me Psalm 27 was the very first thing he showed me out of the Bible after I got saved. I was walking down the street. I had become homeless. I was carless. I was moneyless. I went from a millionaire to zero. And I was like, what the hell just happened? And I had been converted. I looked over and I saw a used car lot. It said Psalm 27. I looked over at it and I heard the Lord say, read Psalm 27. I picked up my phone. I called Lou. I said, hey, Lou, can you read me Psalm 27 as I was walking down the street? Hildebrand. I'll never forget it. Go read Psalm 27. That was the first thing the Lord said to me. After I had kind of got on my feet. And what that means is after I'd gotten back from Houston. That's a whole nother story. All right, here we go, guys. There it is. I'm looking forward to it. Everybody take a look at the map. Oh, one more thing. A lot of people that can't attend have been kind enough and gracious enough to offer to help with other people that get there and may need a little financial assistance getting back or stuff like that. Again, I told you, I'm willing to help, but one person can't break the bank. You know what I mean? That would just not be right. And if you don't need it, please don't take it, because there may be someone that really needs it. You know what I mean? So anyway, and I'll have a chat with everybody about that, and we'll work it out. Okay, now. People that aren't going to be able to make it have been kind enough to offer to help the people that are struggling to get there. How awesome is that? That is Christianity. Hey, I can't make it, but I have some money laying around and I'm not using it, and it would help someone there. God bless you. Way to go. Good for you. It's just like, there you go. That's what it's all about. Okay, let me see. So you can send it to KL. You know what? Yeah. Here you go. Hang on, guys. $91281. SATX 78209. Okay, so look, Kleck PO Box 91281, San Antonio, Texas 78209. Okay, you can send something there if you want to send an envelope, or you can PayPal to JK at JonathanCleck.com. Okay, so you can PayPal to JK at JonathanCleck.com. So either way, and I'll go back this way. So either PayPal, JK at JonathanCleck.com, or you can Kleck, P.O. Box 91281, San Antonio, Texas 78209. All right. Now, okay, here's the other thing. Let's see. If you're going to send something in the mail, okay, let's see, I'm leaving on, try and make sure it's here by the 14th or the 13th or something like that. I don't even know what day that is, but by the 14th or 13th, don't send mail after, let's say, the 14th. Don't go put it in the mail. It'll just stack up. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be taking people's money. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to help with the event and you're trying to get it there for the event, try and have it there to me before the 14th, and then I can distribute. Okay, because if we don't all leave this place, God, I hope we leave this place. But if we don't, you know, I don't want you to have put money out for the event that didn't get used for. Okay, little honesty there. All right, now that's it, guys. All right, this is going to be so interesting. All right, I love you guys.